Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey to love and to become one with our higher selves and also, let's say, our vibrational match, which is our twin. And let's see, I am going to be meeting my twin tomorrow, so I'm just gonna do a reading now just to see, okay, what do we need to know? Because let's just, I don't know, let's just ask what is going on at the moment. And also it is freezing in the UK, but looks very pretty because it's gone all frosty. So I'm very grateful for it being freezing because I can't stand it when it's raining. It's my least favorite weather. But having, sorry, but it's very itchy. But having cold weather, I love. I love it, I love it, I love it. Apart from my head being very itchy in hats. But anyway. So we're going to go for the activation card because, you know, there's a sacred geometry activation. So especially when we come together or, you know, because for a long time I sort of put off meeting my twin. Probably I saw him once, maybe last year. Can't even remember now. But my guidance was just like, no, you have to see him. So I have seen him once a few weeks ago and I'm seeing him again. So, and yeah, so we'll see. And of course I will report back and let you know. So let's have a look. What is the message? What is the message? What is the message? And it is synergy. Number 41. And 41 is number 5. And 5 is about change. And we are going through all the time, constant change. Constant change as we lift up our vibration. And yeah, so the origin of the word synergy comes from working together. And this is, oh, I'm gonna have to take it off. So itchy. Yeah, so the and it can be described as the result of something that is greater than the simple sum of its individual parts. That is everything about what we're doing with the twin flame journey, because, you know, we realize that as we progress through it, it's all about energy, and it's all about, you know, coming together vibrationally, not only together with your twin, but together with your soul group, together with, you know, universally on the planet, people waking up, people, you know, finding their true path, they're following their true north, following the North Star. As I say that, there is a really bright star in the sky. All of that, you know, all of that is becoming vibrationally aware of our beingness. Yeah, there you go. Don't know where that came from. Vibrationally aware of our beingness, which means it's all about being, and we just need to be. I went today I used to go to this specific tree, and I used to go there a lot and just basically work with the tree. So, and whenever I was there at that tree, you know, helping to, asking the tree to help me remove, like, let go of things that I don't need to let go of anymore, and bring in the light, and like the root of the tree, imagine all of that light going through your body. And this particular tree, there's another tree stood right next to it, and there's a branch really high up. And I always see my twin spirit in the branch of the tree looking down on me. And today, because I hadn't been to the tree in quite a long time, I gave the tree a hug, so I was hugging the tree. And so I had my back to the you know, to the other branch. And I felt like my twin throwing like eggs down at me to, you know, basically say, why haven't you been here for a long, why haven't you been here? We've been waiting for you. And so I know I know that sounds bonkers, but I know also, you know, if you follow this channel, then equally, you know, nothing's bonkers, is it? Because we all have these very bizarre experiences. But it was just, yeah, it was just quite, yeah, it was a lovely thing to go back to. And I just thought, right, I need to come back here more often again, because it was somewhere that I used to go to every day. And it was that particular tree that I sort of like had this, you know, this bond with. So there we go. So what are the weird things that you've been up to recently? I know that we all have had, that we all go through these bizarre experiences and feel this weird energy in different ways. And, you know, and how that plays out in our lives all happens in different ways. But I can guarantee that I know that something bizarre has happened to each and every one of us. So yes, if you want to share, then please do in the comments. But that was my thing today, felt like I was getting eggs thrown at me for not going to that particular place. So here we go. So we can expect synergy to only refer to a process with an outcome that is greater, but to one that involves uniting elements, energies, and even undefined attributes to create something that is completely new, different, and unexpected. That's true. This brings a wondrous element of magic to the whole process. That's true. When the two energies are combined, that's when the magic happens. And I always say as well, call in your twin spirit all the time to help you create magic in your life. Because when you do that intentionally and intentfully, then you'll see magic happen everywhere. And you just know that you are working with your twin spirit all the time in spirit, even though it might not feel like it in this physical expression right at this moment. So in this activation, synergy is represented through the uncommon and rather bold choice of color combinations. By itself, pink represents the divine feminine, the attributes of love, nurturing, stillness, and receptivity. And the bright yellow green color represents the new energy through clarity, beauty, and exhilaration. Purple brings in consciousness and insight, while the opening of the top represents the channel that allows input from a higher place. This communication is taken in, brought in the core, surrounded by loving pink and light, and transcended for release onto the earth plane in an appropriate energy that is in alignment with the consciousness there. The effects of this release a ripple through the emotional planes and the mental planes, and can even affect us at the DNA level, which is the coding in the background. So all of these as well, when we look at them, they release, you know, it's like they have coding within them. So take a moment to go inside yourself and think about a situation where seemingly very different people come together and worked towards a wonderful result. Where seemingly very different people come together to create a wonderful result. And yeah. So now think about a personal goal of yours. Who can you bring together to help you accomplish your goal? And what about a global goal? Oh, stop it. A global goal. Can you think about it and do the same? How hilarious. So do you think the global goal is to bring all twin flames together, to bring that other partner towards you, to create this new energy? I mean, that's crazy. That is crazy. So yes, that is the synergy. That is exactly what we're doing. That's exactly what we came here for. So, you know, yes, so I guess that's our answer. Yes, we're being created or brought together to create a new synergy, a new energy. And then everything that happens in between that is all about soul growth. So, you know, there is that wonderful kind of like, there's that, it's like a wonderful thing, you know, that we have this. It's like a secret, isn't it? It's like this amazing secret that you have, that you can see the world in a different way, and you get the meaning behind what we're doing here. And that's like a superpower, you know, and that's amazing. So that was on page, like I say, it was 41. And so I am going to read letter 141 from Divine Love Letter Books. And, oh, my head's so itchy. I'm going to have to not wear hats because it's driving me nuts. So 141 is this. So thank you for being there for me. Thank you for being such a pillar of strength and a wonderful support over the past few months. I know I don't give you as much as you give me, but you must understand it doesn't come naturally to me. I'm learning to be more open, to be more trusting, and to know that I do deserve happiness. You've shown me that I do deserve a happy life. For a long time I didn't think that happy ever afters were an option for me, and I'd shut myself off from thinking it was possible. But I'm opening up to it, so thank you. I do love you. I want you to know that you really are changing my life around. Thank you. I love you. And I'm in love with you. Okay, so that's the first one. And the second one is this. So I will just read the second one. And it is, yes, 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 is what I wanted to say to you, my darling. I feel it too. The extraordinary feeling of love washed over me when I saw you. When we're near each other, it's like tingles going all over my body. The stirring of desire rising up through me. I've never experienced such a strong physical reaction ever. So yes, I felt it too. I feel it too every day. It's all over me. When I think of you and I see you in my dreams, my body reacts so strongly. It's telling me I want to go home. I don't feel right here anymore because I've met my magnet and I want to be magnetized to you forever. Yes, yes, yes. We found each other. We are blessed. That's brilliant. My friend has just sent me a magnet for my car because we've got to put the phone on the dashboard. So look, that's actually a magnet on the back of my phone. That's so brilliant there. That's the magnet that I've just stuck. One in the car and one on the back of my phone. So brilliant. So we're the magnet for each other. So that is difficult to say because we are always together. So I am with you now. All our family, all of our souls are together already on an energetic and a spiritual plane. Therefore, asking about a day and time which is man-made and has no spiritual value is impossible to answer. The fastest way for us to come together in our physical bodies, in this earthly reality, is to have the intent that we are together. All of us are already together, and we are bonded by our hearts. All of us are already bonded by love. Keep pushing upon the stars and trust in our divine union is coming. So that letter is so brilliant because exactly what I was saying, the soul group coming together and, you know, keep trusting. And that's so brilliant because my twin has once written to me, it's written in the stars. And I remember because I was so taken aback because that is something that I wouldn't, you know, that I would say, and I wouldn't associate it with him saying. So when he wrote that to me, I responded and said, no way. I'm so surprised that you said that because that's something that I would say. And yeah, and it's just, anyway, so yeah, just got to keep wishing upon the stars, keep trusting, and keep trusting that wherever we're guided to go, and as long as we keep following that, then we'll be all right. So I have one other. I'm going to pull for the last thing I'm going to do is pull from the Wisdom of Love Oracle. So we have one card more. So from the Wisdom of Love Oracle, what is the message from the Wisdom of Love Oracle? So let's have a look. One more from the Wisdom of Love. And it is this. Oh, look at that. We're mending each other. Look at that. Two stitching this bunting, one end of the other and one end of the other. And what do we put bunting up for? Bunting is for celebration. Bunting is for to celebrate, to have parties, to, you know, to celebrate together, to come together. So could that be more perfect? No. And it's 5 and 2 is 7. 7 is the number of the soul. So all souls coming together to help each other, to be guided to the light. So, wow. So I really hope that wherever you are that you're doing okay. And I hope I'm going to keep everything crossed and put in lots of good vibes for me and my twin tomorrow. So yeah, I will keep you posted, let you know how it goes. But in the meantime, wherever you are, then I hope you stay well, stay bright, and stay switched on to the light. See you. Bye.